before he let his hands go.
Nice uppercut response too by Zurdo.
Yeah, he's trying to go forward a little bit more in this round, it seems like.
His corner told him over that last round, smart aggression going into the fifth.
Bivol does not want to be against the ropes, that we know.
It's funny because one round you sort of clearly lose, and you revert back to Mexican style straight away. You know, that's how I'm going to push you for. I'm going to push you back now.
You just figure if past this prologue that a Zurdo Ramirez fight is going to break out into a real fight. His two biggest fights against Jesse Hart, they broke out into firefights. Udesky Gonzalez, who we fought a few fights ago, that turned out to be a firefight. At some point, Zurdo just decides to let his hands go.
There's that good solid defense from Bivol, and nice counter punching. Oh boy! 2 or 3 big heavy punches for Bivol.
Look at the discipline. He knows he's in with a big punch. He didn't overplay his hand. Once he thought Ramirez could fire back, he just went back into defensive mode, hands high.
We saw against Canelo, though, Bivol at the beginning of the fight would land a 2 or 3 punch combination, and the longer the fight went, the more the combinations get. We were getting 4 and 5 and 6 punch combinations.
He sort of tests the waters, doesn't he?
Yeah.
See how you react to what I'm going to do.
He's in the shallow end right now.
Yeah.
Still not a lot of body work from Ramirez in this fight. That's arguably his best weapon, and he's not using it.
And now Bivol on the front foot. He's measuring Zurdo. Good round for Bivol.
Good shot there from Ramirez. See, he's bending his legs.
He's still a little gun shy, though, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's bending his legs. You can see the body. He should be tagging that with a straight left hand. Combination there from Bivol. That he doesn't overcommit with the front foot. He still keeps the distance, but he makes sure he gets that 3-punch combination off. Just pushing Ramirez back again. But then once Ramirez starts throwing back, he just goes back to default mode again. Hands high, keeps himself nice and safe. Doesn't overplay his hand. Good round for Bivol.
If you're wondering when Bivol last got a knockout, it's been a while. He beat Sullivan Barrera in March 2018. So entering this fight, he boxed 96 rounds without a KO. 20-0 with 11 knockouts is Bivol. 44-0 with 30 KOs is Gilberto Ramirez. Barry, what strategy switch perhaps should Ramirez change here after that last round? Bivol really took over.
Well, he bends his legs, so he must see that gap underneath the elbows. I think you don't want to throw that left hand because he's afraid that he's going to be exposed for that right hand of Bivol. But if he bends the legs, he can turn from the waist. He's a harder target to hit. And the foot positions are wrong. His foot's inside the guard here of Bivol, and that means he just can't get the advantage of the jab over the top of the lead there of Bivol.
Conventional wisdom says that if Bivol wins this fight, he'll take the rematch with Canelo and make a boatload of money. But this week, Bivol said, that's not important to me. Money is good, but legacy is better. He wants to unify against Artur Beterbiev, who's an absolute beast.
What a fight that would be.
All of his wins have come by knockout. Bivol has one of the belts in this division. Beterbiev has the other 3. Right hand from Bivol scores.
He's found his range now, hasn't he? And Ramirez needs to do something here.
Canelo's strategy was just to pound the arms. Zurdo being much more selective.
Again, I got to go back to that straight shots, three of them, pushing back, keep them nice and long, don't come over the front foot.
I don't mean to be repetitive, but we've seen Zurdo Ramirez have success in fights by going to the body. He's not going to the body in this fight. Everything is a headshot to Dimitri Bivol.
But if you can back, you got to back him up, haven't you? I think that's the thing. If you can back him into the ropes, then he can do what he does so well. Take that foot on the outside and spin around the target. Slide out with the feet there just to get the range.
There was a body shot on the inside from Zurdo.
Really good round there for Bivol. Really good round. He found the range, the distance. He's in his rhythm now, and that's a real worrying sign here for Ramirez. He haven't upped the gears much, but he's just gone up another gear. Just a little bit more urgency in his work, Bivol. Just a little bit faster with the hands. The timing's a bit better. And that was a big round. That was a hard round there for Ramirez. He didn't get battered, but he didn't have an answer to anything that Bivol was throwing. He was easier to hit than before. And Ramirez needs to change the attack, needs to change the pace, and needs to put some pressure on Bivol.
Yeah, we're halfway through this fight, and if Ramirez fights the same way in the second half, he's not going to win. He can't win a fight like this, fighting off his back foot as often as he is.
It's 2:20 a.m. local time here in Abu Dhabi. Round 7 scheduled for 12. This is for the WBA World Light Heavyweight title. Let's look at Chris Mannix's scorecard through 6 rounds.
I've got a 4 rounds to 2 in favor of Dimitri Bivol. I thought he was excellent in the last couple of rounds. More accurate puncher. His defense has gotten sharper as this fight goes on. And as I said, this style of fight is perfect for Dimitri Bivol. If he's not getting backed up against the ropes by Gilberto Ramirez, if he's doing the backing up, he's going to win these rounds.
See how he steps back? He uses the back foot and just slides the front foot, so he doesn't go too far with the first step, Bivol. So you can counter, and if you come forward again, he takes a bigger step with the back foot, and he's out the range. And it took him a few rounds, didn't it, just to get the grips of the long reach there of Ramirez, but now he has it. Ramirez got to become a volume puncher, like he is.
We really haven't seen Zurdo, maybe on 1 or 2 occasions, just sit down and throw a big 2 or 3 punch combination. Bivol's done it several times.
But as you said, sit down, he sat down and he didn't see the gap underneath the elbows for that long left hand, which is a shot that's worked for him. A shot, I think that was a shot that dropped Pereira, wasn't it?
What do you think the game plan is right now for Zurdo, Chris?
You hear in his corner, got to apply more pressure, got to do more. But we're not seeing it so far.
The thing is, every time he makes a move, good shot, the left hook there from Bivol.
Yeah, Bivol stepping on the pressure. Let's see if Zurdo, this is the fight Zurdo wants. He should embrace these moments. Don't let him out of the corner.
That was a great counter shot by Dimitri Bivol. Hit Zurdo Ramirez and then spun out to get back to the middle of the ring.
He is a master technician.
Great footwork too, Barry.
Yeah.
He's got a great stance, and he's got quick reflexes too. He's able to bounce out to either avoid the shot completely or minimize it by only making glancing.
He's always in the centre of his stance, so his balance is always good. He can throw from anywhere, he can move back further if he needs to. Yeah, now he's found the range and the rhythm. Ramirez got it's volume and pressure. When you're the guy who's technically better than you have to make him rush their work.
In and out goes Bivol.
2 раунда не наши. Понял? 2 раунда пока не наши. Поэтому, да, из 7. Поэтому не расслабляться. Хорошо, хорошо, все нормально. Чуть-чуть пытаются его тащить.
Just see here now, just making Ramirez miss and making it pay us a lovely sharp left hook. And again, Ramirez, when he tries to make an attack, because he's throwing single shots, just making it too easy for Bivol there, just to time in every time, and then when he gets him on the ropes, confident enough to let his hands go here, Bivol. It was a cagey fight for the first 3 or 4, maybe 5 rounds, but since then, the last couple of rounds have been quite dominant here.
Round 8.
These rounds are slipping away from Gilberto Ramirez. We're in the 8th round, scheduled for 12. Pressing Zurdo, he's got his back against the ropes.
But look, when Bivol sees a gap, look how quick his feet move. Left and right and forward. He quickens his feet up so fast. He went to the body, Chris.
I've been waiting for it.
And again. But they're single shots. Again, I keep saying, you know, even the guy technically better, it's volume that you need.
Zurdo just not fast enough to keep up with Bivol. There's a good one. At some point, Ramirez has got to roll the dice.
Yeah, and it's easy for us to say he's sat here, can win on the one walking on the shots, but ultimately, if you're going to win the fight at some point, he's going to have to commit himself. He's trying something new there. That was a little move on the target.
And you know, when you're 44-0, you've never really been in this position before, Barry. You know, you don't really perhaps know exactly what to do because you never had to do it.
No, of course, but these are the fights you want. This is what defines you, defines your career.
And you rarely see Gilberto Ramirez backed up like this.
Bivol starting to tee off. Zurdo blocking some of these.
He had him where he wanted it, but he needed to move. He needed to take a step over to the side. It's better.